This is my other desk. Bitch, that's my bed. I sleep in that bed more often than I sleep in my own bed. But yeah. No, this is my other desk. This is my creative desk. This is where when I'm like working on minis, when I'm working on Legos, just like kind of on my own, if I don't want to be distracted by the computer and whatnot, this is the desk. Now I've had to make a couple adjustments. Yeah, glasses, I know. I have an eye doctor's appointment in a couple days and I don't want to put my contacts back in. So, cause I started having some weird eye stuff going on. And I took my contacts out just to deal with it. And I didn't want to put them back in without like getting that resolved. But I didn't have the money to go see the eye doctor. But I do now. Are they weak? Are my glasses weak? No. My glasses are my correct prescription. Yeah. My chair is having difficulty moving. Yeah, no, my glasses are totally fine. But contacts. No, it's not that the contacts are weak. It was actually more it was like a minor conjunctivitis. So I started using like a daily eye wash and a multi-symptom relief drop. Basically just like home remedying that shit to kind of keep it cleared up. So, you know, I gotta move this microphone. Move it back there. Just turn up the gain. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Oh, there's a pin. Yeah. You got it. You got it. You know what? I might move this. My only mouse right now is my it's my phone. There we go. Move that down just a little bit. Don't need that whole thing. But yeah, obviously, as you guys could see, based on the title of the stream. Why did I stop? What do you mean, why did I stop? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Well, no, this is... So, I have an app that allows me to control my mouse. And I had to move... I wanted to move the chat box down. But it's such a pain in the ass having to use this, because I don't have my mouse and keyboard over here. I mean, it's kind of the whole idea is that this is like where I can disconnect. Normally, the only thing I have over here is I might have like a YouTube video on, but like that's more just for like passive entertainment. I try to let this be what it is, you know, just me and making shit. But that aside, I don't know if I'm gonna need my iPad over here. I have this just in case I get a notification. So I'll just leave it. Got my Lego phone stand. Put that in there for the time being. It fits rather nicely. But yes, so obviously, as the title of today's stream says, we are gonna start working on this bad boy. If you don't know what this is the official it's nice out, I'm heading out. All right, man, enjoy your day. I will have fun. I'll have some fun to making some Legos. So if you don't know what this is the Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary Lego set. It is I think it's called Red Dragon's Tale. I know that's the adventure that goes along with it. For what it's worth, this is Lego Ideas number 56, and it is product 21348. So I just realized the title at the top is written Lego. Oh yeah, they're there. Yeah, Lego time with Lukas. Took me like 10 minutes to find the right font that I wanted. Decided to do it in Lego yellow. So yeah, I'm gonna get started in this. I technically have unboxed it. I actually unboxed it yesterday. As I was carrying it up the stairs, the box started to split on me. It's a huge ass box, and obviously I don't need everything right now. But I do need bag number 1, which is in here somewhere. Sorry, I have it muted. I have it muted just while I'm opening, like moving the bags. So, just so you're not hearing the loud ass crinkles. All right, there we go. Nerd. Do you have a place to display it? No, I don't. It's gonna go where it goes. Much like everything I do in Lego. Like this tiny little plaza that I made, or this, no, the one gate. Put it in the crib, the baby can sleep on the floor. Fuck yeah. Or this. Is there a way that I can adjust light here? Well, that's fine. It's just way too bright. Yeah, these little, like, I make these little, like, coliseums and shit every now and again, just for shits and giggles. Yeah. So, up in this box, oh my god. So it has a box in a box, and that box has more bags, but what it also has is this sleeve. So it's everything. And in here, we have a couple different things. So it comes with the sticker set, which is obviously necessary because there are certain things that aren't printed that need stickers. This is actually every cloth piece. So the dragon's wings and the wizard's cape is in there so it doesn't get wrinkled or anything. And then last but certainly not least, we have the 4 instruction books. These are pretty hefty. It's huge. Each one of them is numbered, so it does make it pretty easy. So yeah, we're gonna get started on this. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done in these next couple hours, but we'll see. There we go. So I need some, oh, you know what I need? All right. Yeah, want to get my, see, this is the kind of shit that I do with Legos. Like I don't often do like I got my Mimic here, you know, my Mimic dice box that I made on stream. I have my Banshee's Tower dice tray, you know, or dice tower, and I got some like other things, you know, things that I've made on stream, like the Megazord and those little birds. But like most of the time I don't do builds. I like to make practical things. And here, let me, so 3 of the builds that I've had this one for years. It's just a pencil holder, and I keep it right next to my desk. I have, anytime that I have bills or anything, but I got a pen, I got a pencil, and I also have my pocket knife that I just keep in there. And it's super convenient. And I made that years ago, still have it. This is the phone stand that I actually use for my Stream Deck, just because I use a cell phone for it, and it keeps it at just the perfect angle. And then this is a desktop organizer for my couch, where I can put my phone in here, either sideways or vertical, however I need it. But I can also put like a remote or something in the back of there just to keep it in place. So like, this is the kind of stuff that I do with Lego. And the problem is that in a lot of them, you need like big base plates. I just don't have those. But I am going to use this today. because I think I can use this to hold the pages open in the book. So, also, I know that it comes with it because I've already seen it, but I got some extra pry tools that I'm going to keep here, and a pry tool that I got for my nephew. It's like a little guy. It's, you know, real simple. Yeah. And truth be told, the only other thing that I think is practical that I have that is Lego that I use every day, is this. I don't know what the part is called, but it is a... God, I can't even... Hold on. Here it is. So, I don't know what this part's called. But it is it's like a little hinge piece that links together with a similar one, and it's like it can sit in different orientations. I just put these little caps on it the one day, and this has become my fidget toy of choice. I will sit there when I'm, you know, playing D&D, playing video games, and have like a minute, or just watching TV, and this is my fidget toy of choice. So yeah, other than practical shit, fidget toys is what I do. All right, let's rearrange this again. That's a little better. What else? What can I put up there to hold my phone up? You know what? We'll put Patamon up there. If you're out there and you don't know who Patamon is, go watch Digimon. He's the best. Stay. All right, cool. There you go. Patamon, protect your phones. That's right. All right, let's put that over there. Get shit out of the way. Oh yeah, cool thing is, in this book they have a lot of information about the different things that you actually build in here. So for example, gelatinous cube, usually found filling corridors or blocking any escape from dungeons. These slow-moving, mindless, amoeba-like beings are completely transparent and difficult to spot. A reflection of light on its surface may give away its position. They can absorb and dissolve most organic matter that gets in their way. Did I check out the adventure PDF? I did. I downloaded it. Yeah. Post a link to that. I would, but Stacy, I know you'll be able to get it quickly. Post a link to that to anybody in the chat that wants that. You can go to D&D Beyond right now and claim the adventure that goes along with this build. All right, yeah, that's not too bad. Well, you should just be able to do the link, not to the PDF directly, but just to the link to where you can claim it, because you have to go there and claim it on your account before you can access the PDF. All right. And I will be using one of my dice trays to not let the Legos go all over the place. Yeah, there you go. Yep, the claim link. That'll be good. Okay. Sweet. I think this is the... I think this might be the cleric. The dwarf cleric, maybe? So I found it kind of funny that the dwarf, it's hard to see here on camera, but the beard covers his mouth, yet he has a full mouth. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I had two heads. And it's because you can have a male or a female. That is cool. I need a place to store this, so I do and I don't just want to put it in the Mimic. And I don't have anywhere better to put it. So, yep, extra heads going in the Mimic. Not sure what that piece is, but there you go. We got a dwarf cleric made. Oh. You know what? For the time being, this back wall, fuck. Oh, I need to adjust this back part. There we go. Now I can take that whole back piece, put that on straight, put that there, there, and then this can go modern problems need modern solutions, and my pages won't stay up, so we're going to turn the back of this box into a temporary book holder. A little bit of extra leverage. That's considerably better. Hey, there we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. All right. So I'm just gonna take a handful of these parts. I'm gonna spread them, spread the love around. So how's everyone out there doing tonight? How's everyone else's Wednesday night? Show me somebody. This doesn't happen to be the Lego building. No. No, it is not. Because that is from, that's from Lo-Fi Girl. I can't technically play that. That shit even though you put like in the stream notes saying like, you know, oh, so and so blah blah blah, I got permission, yada yada, they do not give a fuck, and they will claim the audio. Because the problem is stuff from the Lo-Fi Girl channel, the artists, like, even though the channel might not claim it, the artists individually can claim it. It's a pain in the ass. Yep. So that's that for a bit. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on? How did I jump from that step to that step? It's because I missed a page. I got so confused. I am also very confused because I feel like I'm gonna need a plate here in a minute that I'm not seeing. Tell you what, the pieces in the book, some of these pieces in the book are a lot brighter, a lot more vibrant than the pieces I'm holding. Like the green that is listed there is a lot more vibrant than the green used. Okay. I am now at an impasse because I believe there might be a bag that has just big plates. Oh, there's a corner piece. I think I found it. Yep, right there. A whole bag of base plates. So did I need... I know it started out like with a base plate. Oh, I see. So this means bag one and that extra plate. Okay. Now I understand. I'm where I need to be. So, okay, good. Glad you're doing this. Making little notes on things. Yeah. Just need a big old bag of base plates. P. Cassidy. Hey man, I'm a massive D&D fan. I just watched one of your first 15 videos. Look great. Love the concept. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching the first 15. That's very kind of you. I'm doing great. I'm sitting here. We are going through. I can't really move that out of the way anymore, but let me see if I can get it without making too much of a mess. We are building the Lego D&D set. So it's the big one. 3,745 pieces. So we're going ham. First session on the build. Yeah, absolutely. This is part one. We are in bag one. We are on step 11. So you are coming in right at the beginning. Probably a build along, but I'm doing things. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, build it as the time comes. Yeah, I was curious myself. There, Cassidy. Just need to find a cool set to grab my attention. That's true. Yeah. So what episode of the first 15 did you watch? I'm very curious because, like, my D&D streams, I feel like are where a lot of folks come by the stream and hang out for a bit and then they come back. It's rare to actually have somebody find the stream like after the fact on a first 15, so that's really cool. Oh, where'd I put those stickers? Did I put them up there? Yes. Yes, I did indeed. Alright. So that goes like that. Saw a post about your channel on Facebook, was intrigued. Been a bunch of groups. Just check some out. Hey, yeah, that's awesome. Well, I very much appreciate it. It's kind of you to come by and say as much, so thank you very much for that. This is right there. Oh shit, I forgot to put those. Try new games, so I'll definitely be back. Let's keep an eye out for the time difference. Yeah, it's every Thursday at it's now every Thursday at 10:30 Eastern. So we used to be earlier. We used to be an hour earlier, but unfortunately, my work schedule does not account for it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That going? Okay, so that goes. Put over there. I'll move that right there. Ah, that makes my life a little easier. Now I can see the chat a little bit easier. What is that? I guess. Okay. So I guess this. These look like they go there. And then there's one there. There and one there. Yeah, tonight, if this wouldn't have been in today or yesterday, I got it in yesterday. Tonight was going to be a normal like D&D and chill stream, and there is still some thought in that but I've been so lacking on the April monthly project that it's not even funny. So, live chat definitely where it's at. Any favorite game discoveries on the first 15 so far? I'll give you a couple. So number one that I played on the first 15 is Trailmakers. Now the funny thing is, if you go back and you watch that episode, I gave it the rating of 15 more minutes, or 15 minutes more, because it lagged so heavily, and I also didn't really know what I was doing. I played the shit out of that game, ended up loving it. There was also another game called God of Weapons, where it has a really interesting backpack inventory system that was available. So yeah, if you go back to, shit, I don't even know if it should be on my YouTube channel, but it was the first episode of the year, and I can't remember off the top of my head what number that would be, but I did a recap in that episode of all the games that I had played up until that point. So that was and yeah, you can go to the YouTube channel, and every one of my VODs is up on there. I have a bunch that I have to publicize. They're all private, because I always forget to do that. I upload them and then forget them. But yeah, they're pretty much always on there. But yeah, the Trailmakers game won my game of the year. But yeah, like I said, God of Weapons was a really good one. What's another good one? Streets of Rogue. Streets of Rogue was another really fun one. There's another one that was like Into the Pit. That's it, Into the Pit. That was also a really good game. It was like a first person Doom shooter roguelike where you were casting spells, and you got like different upgrades as you went along. It was sick. Have you got a D&D group, or is it D&D planning? Oh, I have 3 D&D groups. So I run well, funny enough, one of them's changing. So every other Sunday here on the channel, I run a stream that actually Ultraviolet is in, Stacy is in, which is called the Fandolin 5. So you can check that here out on the channel. I also run a game at my local library. That is it's kind of like my home private game. It's true, there are 6 of them in the Fandolin 5. And then this is gonna be news for what it's worth, but I'm gonna use the past tense because it is the fact. I did run a second streamed game on this channel on the off Sundays that the Fandolin 5 played, and that was Rime of the Frost Maiden. And that group and I recently discussed it, and we're gonna put that game on a hiatus. I unfortunately, so well, I almost said unfortunately. I said unfortunately before I said something else. I would have regretted that. In February, or beginning of February, end of January, January 30th, my wife gave birth to our first child, my daughter, and I unfortunately have not had the same amount of time to dedicate to my D&D games and to streaming and to that, you know, into everything like that. Thank you so much. And so unfortunately I just didn't have the time to like put into preparing for that. So that is a thing, but I can't put it all on her. And as much as I would love to sit here and say like, oh, you know, it was my baby that made it so. The truth of the matter is that I personally fell out of love with the Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign. That's the truth of the matter. Like that is a much bigger factor than my daughter being born. When I first started running Rime of the Frost Maiden, I wanted it to be a very thematic campaign, because Rime of the Frost Maiden is supposed to be, you know, dark, spooky, and ominous, but that's not how I ever played it, and that was never how I portrayed it in the campaign. And because of that, it just kind of took on a life of its own, just being your bog standard D&D campaign. But everything based in the Arctic. And one of the problems with that is that when you have everything based in the Arctic, you don't have a lot of versatility when it comes to monsters and locations and stuff like that. So I unfortunately got very I got very disillusioned by it, in a sense. And I stopped enjoying preparing that campaign. I stopped enjoying running it. And it's not like I didn't like my friends' characters or anything like that. I do, I absolutely love them. And I love the adventures that we came up with and everything that we did. Unfortunately, I just couldn't see myself running that campaign any longer. So I talked to them about it. You know, and it was touchy, you know. It's sometimes a hard conversation to have, you know, when you're essentially taking away somebody's hobby, you know, depending on if they play in any other game or not. But those of us in that group talked about it, and we decided that there would be opportunities for other games. And my buddy Justin, who played Groff in that campaign, he brought up that he would actually like to consider playing or being a DM again and running something. So that is something that might come out later on. What the hell? What is this? I don't... Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the fuck do I have a 2x4 brick? Jesus. So yeah, so he might end up running something. He might end up running an adventure. And on top of that, my buddy Jared, he was actually talking about running an adventure as well. One that is where we are all playing as Pokemon trainers. So he would like to try that out because he played a Pokemon trainer essentially. And if we don't do either of those two, then I do have a backup plan, which is that I would run my new campaign idea that I had for that particular group. And what that is I have wanted to run a campaign. All the campaigns that I have run in the past have, for the most part, been like the players versus gods, or the players versus a cult dedicated to a god. And I would like to get away from that. And the idea that I had that I would love to explore and I would love to run is of a group of adventurers that belong to an adventurers guild and are sent to a newly founded settlement where they have to build a new guild hall. And while they're out there, they have to face all the trials and tribulations that come along with that. You know, having to work with the townsfolk and the community there in order to build a good relationship with folks, needing to secure resources and having to defend said resources, needing to make good with the local, I don't want to say races, but like, you know, the elves and the centaurs that live in the forest and the dwarves that live in the mountains and stuff like that. So, I have been in the process now of putting together that campaign, for a little over a week or so. I have the basic structure down. I have most of the details that I need to get that started. And realistically, the only thing that I need at this point is just a good set of maps. Because it is a homebrew world. So that is... I've done plenty of homebrew worlds and campaigns, but I generally like to set stuff in Faerun just so I have decent maps and stuff. But I think I'm gonna forego that this time. Yeah, the campaign would be yeah, I have mentioned it for a while. Now, the last time that I brought it up, it was very different. It was about like a world where there was that great cloud, that mist that cleared up and people went out and adventured in there. This one would be different. And the main reason why it would be different is because instead of having this vast, mysterious place that like just opened up and having to answer a bunch of questions that I didn't have the wherewithal to answer in my own head. In this one, it would be that so the town that the campaign would be taking place in is called Bramble's End. And Bramble's End is a newly founded settlement that sits on the edge of a vast wilderness expanse known as the Verdant Frontier. It's forests and plains and mountains, and crypts and dungeons and stuff, and monsters and magic and mysteries and more. And so this is where like the main campaign would be taking place, but the kind of like back, or like it's not even like an overarching story. Like the initial drive for the players is going to be that they are fledgling members of the Adventurers Guild of Asteria, which is the world that I'm working on, and they are sent there to build a new guild hall under the guidance of Guildmaster Thelonious. And so he kind of helps them along, but like when the players get there, there's not going to be a guild hall. They have to build it, but they have to have a place where they can sort of manage themselves. So they're going to have to clear out a nearby cave system in order to have a place where they can keep their supplies and train and rest and recuperate. And also where other adventurers from the guild can come by and join up. Because one of the things I want that campaign to be like is that if one of my players isn't able to make it to a session, I would be able to reach out to others and say, hey, I have an opening today in my game. Do you want to jump in? Here's what the players are doing, and this is what your character might would know, or something like that. So it's definitely one of those things that I've wanted to have that ability where if one of my friends who hasn't played in a while, just even if they just want to play like a session or two just to see what D&D is like, maybe they've never played, and I could say, oh yeah, well, here you can guest star in in this campaign I'm running. It's nothing too crazy or anything like that. Now, one of the major things that I want to do with that campaign is, and I've talked about this on this channel plenty of times, we've done streams with it, and we've had Ryan on, but there's the Game Master's Compendium of Explosive Creation. I'm going to be using that book in order to build the main set of characters' backstories, and then we're going to use those to like really create the personal campaign that sits with the party. Newbies, will they be different levels? No, they won't. If somebody's just like wanting to try it and the party's level 5, then what I could, I would just have them jump in at level 5. And yeah, is it going to be a little much? Sure. But I could also just for one session, kind of just say to my players like, hey, today's session is going to be you know, with so and so, and you know, we're gonna have them joining us, and instead of doing the main campaign, we're gonna have a one shot. I need a bag. Ugh. Ugh. I was thinking of the newbies who happen to find your stream singing. I probably wouldn't do something like that. If it was somebody like that who wanted to join, that I might just like opt one day, you know, to just run a one shot or something like that. But I wouldn't drop like a brand new player who doesn't know anybody into an established campaign. I was thinking more along the lines of like, if any one of my friends who happens to know you know, the people that are going to be in that campaign, or if one of their friends wants to try it, you know. But again, they could have done that even with the rhyme, so it's kind of in a way a moot point. Oh, wait a second, hold on. If I turn this way, oh yeah, I have a fan right here. And if I turn this way, it's like blowing over to me. That's really nice. All right, I have these block bricks bags. And I'm gonna use those for the extra pieces, because we got some extra pieces. I don't feel like this door is right on the inside. I am gonna add a handle. I'm adding a handle to the inside. I don't like how it doesn't have a handle on the inside, but it has one on the outside. Oh, that's why. It won't shut otherwise. Son of a bitch. Well, I better head off as... Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. Well, yeah, that's a close call. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Well, if it is almost 1 a.m. there, I'm guessing it's 12:30. So just consider my live streams for the first 15 would be taking place in 3 hours time from now. So if I ever do see you on the live stream, when those go on, I'd be glad to have you there. Otherwise, I understand sleep habits. All right. Sweet. Bag 1 is done. There we go. So we got bag 1 done, which is looking like the bottom inside of the tavern. So Where can I put this? Put it on the bed. All right, so we got our Dwarven Cleric over there. And now we have the Bard. Oh no, this is the Wizard. We just happen to have a lute. All right, there we go. We got an elf wizard, and his book is apparently in here. I'm just not seeing the piece. That's got to be the piece. Oh, wait. Are these... Oh, my God. That's so cool. Okay. All right. Hold on. So where's the actual book? There it is. Sticker. Oh, I know that the book uses a sticker for the cover. But, what is cool about it is that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good angle on these, but I'll see. Let me see if I can adjust. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's actual, like, spell book placards that go into it. You got the shield spell, and you got fireball. And you got some kind of divination spell. So we're going to go with fireball, obviously. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That way. There we go. Yeah, that's sick. I like that. So you just slap whatever one you want in there, and then grab the spell book cover, which is sticker number 7. Oh man, that looks that looks so cool. Where's my wizard? There it is. Oh yeah. And I think I'm actually going to change the head. It gives you a male and female head, but oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you know what? I'll figure out the genders later. Right now, we'll go male. You know what? No, actually, I take that back. We're gonna go female, and we're gonna base her on the wizard that my niece plays in the game that I run for my niece and nephew. So there we go with that. All right, so we're gonna put the head over in the mimic box, and now we have not only a dwarven cleric, but we got an elf wizard. Dwarf. Oh no! By the love of Moradin, stand a tall and proud dwarf. No, wizard. This book is so fucking heavy. It's not even funny. And she has a scepter too. She is like completely front heavy. Oh well. She'll manage. All right. So, oh, we got to do something about these. I'm not putting these little wizard book pages. I don't know yet. Just put them right there for right now. All right. So, get back with this. What prompted the earlier stream? Oh, you mean like earlier in the day, like right now kind of thing. Honestly, just I wanted to build this, and I wanted to build it on stream. So so yeah, that was pretty much it. That's really all there is to it. I wanted to build this on stream. So kind of, just kind of, you know, documenting the process. It's kind of rare that I ever make Lego pieces this big. Oh, need another sticker. Need number 6. It's a great name for an inn. It's called In Plain Sight. Oh, that's a good one. Where is that? Is it still back there? For in moments of need, a headlamp is a useful tool. Yeah, shit. What the fuck? Yeah. Let me put those. Oh, shit. I messed up. There we go. Tell you what, this page right here, it's step 34 on page 48. It was confusing me because I thought it went like steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was annoying. Saying earlier about Rhyme, does that mean there won't be a stream/game for them in the immediate future? As in, yeah, I mean, like I said, that game is the game is postponed, is on hiatus until further notice. So, I might eventually start a new campaign. Or Jared or Justin might start one. One way or the other, one of us, myself, Jared, or Justin, will have something. Down the line, when the time comes. Last stream, seemed for sure. Yeah. So yeah, it did seem that way. That was my intention. Unfortunately, I just had to, you know, kind of in a sense be the bearer of bad news for them. You know, I just want to point out, it would have been a lot better for them to say, like, oh, at this step, you know, put these things in these little holders. Because that's a tricky little spot to try and fit shit. Oh, shit. I see where I'm making a mistake. Okay. Actually, I need to make another weapon. Got a nice little weapon rack with a loot. Well, these don't have anything on them. Ooh. Oh, we are getting there. All right. Well, oh, we are about, I'd say about halfway through book 1. And we've been going for about an hour and a half. I got plenty more in me, but I just got to stand up. I got to go walk around. So give me a couple minutes. Enjoy the music. Here's what we got so far. Give you a little look-see-do. So yep. Actually, let me put this right above the camera. That's good. So we got the front of the place so far. It's got some crates outside that have some cherries and peppers in them. Really cool facade looking piece there. We got the front door. We got the little sign there on the side, and so far on the inside got all kinds of stuff. Got some beer sitting in the back. We got little beers, turkey leg, healing potion, it looks like, a keg, and then we got a little weapons rack over on the side. It's getting there. It is slowly getting there. That's not shut off. So yeah, like I said, give me a couple minutes. I'll be back. Just need to go stretch my legs. All right. Ah. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about the hiatus. Just like I said, I had to go and stretch my legs a bit. Ooh. All right, so we got some extras in here. Anything fun I can make out of the extras? All right. All right, so we're moving on to bag 3. And in this one, I believe we have a paladin or a fighter of some sort. Guessing on the armor, I'm gonna say paladin. Did I say I'd maybe... I considered... It was a part of the thought process leading up to this stream. But oh, this is... Jesus Christ, one moment. I know you didn't mean that. You didn't know that was up there. I'm sorry. I know. I invaded your space. Oh, this is as much your bed as it is mine. We're very happy couple. And we just need some of your space back. Okay. I'm gonna move this out of the way. There you go. Yeah, now we can. Oh, now we can be next to each other. You like a blanket? Pillow? Here, you want a pillow? Back up. Back up. There you go. There. Such a good boy. Beauregard, the true star of the show. Ah, my phone. But yeah, no, the idea was that if I didn't start this, I was gonna work on that. I'm just very behind on it. So just taking a bit of a break from it. At least just a couple days worth of a break. We need sticker number 3. Ooh, interesting. It's the Harper symbol and a little spider. That's cool. I hear you, Beauregard. Wait a second, what? I missed something. I skipped a page. Yep, I skipped a page on accident. This... You know, the funny thing is, as I put this together, I'm constantly aware that some of this is gonna be like in the adventure and could be like a secret thing. And I keep like thinking about that. This point, I wasn't sure if you were getting this because in Chaos you'd mentioned you didn't see. So either way. I watched videos and saw the spoilers myself on purpose. I mean, I watched videos. I didn't pay too much attention. I know most of the stuff. I mean, it's just it's one of those things where it's like when you look at this, it's like you see the little gemstone in there, and it's like you just kind of wonder, like what is that? Like, what's that supposed to be? Are these little rugs? Huh. That's cool. There you go. Slowly getting there. Alright, now we're building something different. So this is the thing about this, and actually when I first opened this, I looked through the whole thing to see how it was organized. So some of the monsters that appear in this, the Beholder, Gelatinous Cube, the Mimic, the Owlbear, and the Dragon and the Displacer Beast, you kind of build them as you go. It's not like one of the books is, you know, is all the monsters or anything like that. And I just so happen to get to the Mimic right now. But I believe the purpose or the reason for that is because each monster kind of belongs to like a specific like one of the specific locations, and that's what you kind of like build them at. Hey, these are the same ones I have for my other mimic. Not that I'm surprised, I just find it really funny that my big dice box mimic uses the same teeth. Hey, there we go. The thing is, I actually believe... Yes, it is what I thought. So this is a bed mimic. Oh, that's good. They give enough room that you can actually open it up. I don't want to go down the whole way. Oh. All right. All the extra pieces into the extra pieces bag you go. So far we got a really nice little grab bag of all the extra pieces. All right. And I think this happens to be the last character that we make with this set. Oh shit. And while it doesn't require me to get a sticker, I do have to get out the fabric envelope because this character has a cape. And I gotta say, this cape is nice. Well, yeah. We got 2 daggers and a crossbow in here. Where's the crossbow? There it is. Well, have you have the crossbow in one hand. Justin is streaming. He's streaming a game called Content Warning. Oh yeah. Now we have our orc rogue. All right. I was invited, but I mentioned to them earlier that I was going to be building some Lego, and honestly, I would just like to get through this book. If I can get done with this first book tonight, I will consider tonight a success. Plus, I know the game they're playing. And it's... kind of meh about it. I've seen the videos from it. Ooh. Damn it, a little bag of loot does not want to sit. There we go. Have to hang out with Smith. Oh yeah, we got a little roof. I'm quite confused because this bag has a little plate that has 2 mimic eyes. I'm very curious about why. All the glare off the white. Jesus. You sure that you got this set? I wasn't sure if you do it. Streams or more hates to it. Well, yeah. Now, I had, when I decided to buy it, I had already considered the fact that I was going to do it on stream. I might do some parts of it off stream. You know, maybe. I have considered it. Because I know my nephew, for example, he really likes building Lego, and I would love for him to join me and help me with this. But I don't necessarily know how comfortable my brother and sister-in-law would be if he was on stream. So, because he is still just a kid. Really, because you said she builds. No, she builds like I help her with some of her Legos. But yeah, she doesn't technically build the small stuff for me. She builds some small stuff. So there's the mimic. A good old-fashioned chest mimic. Oh. Oh. Welcome back, Aaron. Ugh. All right. Have fun. Well, I think this is the last part for this first part. So, and funny, I just realized that the music turned off. Oh, that was odd. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. God, where the fuck is it? There it is. You know, it's funny. As I sit here and I piece this together, you know, bit by bit, I think back to when I was building like my other, like the Mimic and the Dice Tower, and I had the thought when I was building those, about how nice it must be to actually build with real Lego, because the problem with those bag of bricks is that some of the bricks aren't perfect. So sometimes you kind of end up, you know, in a weird situation where some of your bricks don't perfectly line up. And after sitting here for, you know, a few hours, actually building with real Lego, I can I can confidently say that it is as good as it seemed. That, like, I'm not having to worry about anything being offset or popping out or just being weird. It's just super nice to have things just work and fit. Cool. Oh shit, I put that on upside down. Wait a second, what the fuck? Okay. U shape. The bar goes on top. Okay. And then this goes onto there. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes more sense. I got super confused there. I was like, wait, this does not equal. There's not an even amount of these. I realize there's one that's like half the size. Making a roof. Making a roof. Et voila. The inn is complete. The in plain sight. With our 2 mimics resting comfortably up in the bedroom. A bag of goods. There we go. Bag of goods ready to be had, and some partying to be done. Oh man, this is great. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I think this is a good stopping point. You know, we got through one whole book. So we got through book 1. So there we go. But oh, let me turn that off. Ugh. So yeah, there we go. That is part 1, I guess, of building the Red Dragon, Red Dragon's Tail, the official D&D Lego set. We have the tavern, and we have 5 different characters. I think this guy who we just built last might be the big bad. Or he's just a warlock, because the motherfucker. Because his did I drop something? Yes, I did. Because his face do be glowing. His face is like green with energy. So, but we'll have to see. We'll have to build it, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing another one of these streams. I can't tell you exactly when, but I will be doing another one of these streams eventually, and I'm gonna try and stream every time that I build, but we'll have to see. Sunday instead of Rhyme. I'm not gonna go that long without building this. I might stream Saturday night, and tomorrow I would not be able, obviously I wouldn't be able to, but I might stream Friday and Saturday night, so we'll see. We'll have to see. My schedule's a bit weird. So, but thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I really appreciate it. Join me tomorrow for the next episode of the First 15, and maybe join me Friday and Saturday as we continue building this awesome Lego set. So, Thank you for joining me. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye now.